Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to show and explain how to identify vintage Levi tags. So when you're in the thrift store and you're going around, vintage is obviously going to be worth a lot more generally. So it's nice to be able to look through the tags because if you're looking through, I know a lot of the Goodwills have $7.25 price tags on them. And it's not worth buying any old pair of Levi's for $7.25, but some of the styles and or if they're vintage is really going to matter. So I have a couple different pairs here that have all different tags. I've seen a couple videos, but I haven't seen anybody go in depth about all the different types of tags and where to find the dates on each individual tag. So I'm going to start with the most relevant and the most recent is when you have multiple tags on your Levi's like this. This is the modern style Levi's tag. And if you flip this long tag up here, you'll reveal the small one on the back here. And I don't know if you guys can see, but you will see a CW right here and another number. And that is your cut week. So it's CW-0215. So it was made in the do the second week or the month, that part doesn't really matter, but 0215, let's say second week, but the year would be 2015 is when they were made, so obviously not being vintage. If you ever see tags like that, they're not going to be vintage. And then next up, you have one of these tags on the back. You can generally tell from the fabric too, for the most part, if it's going to be vintage. A lot of the made in USA tags are a lot thicker material for the tag. So these were made in Mexico, and you will see, so on the back of these buttons is the manufacturer plant of, the front button. Right on the back, you'll have a, on genuine Levi's, you'll have a code. This one happens to be 178M. S. And right here it says the same, so it'll show you where the plant is, and then right next to that in the middle right here will be the date, manufacture date, which happens to be 0606. So you know these are not vintage yet. 5 more years. And we got, I just found these today actually, brand new pair of 550s. So we have one of these longer double tags. And if you flip the first tag up, once again, it's going to show you a manufacturer plant date or number, which is 3405. So generally you could just find 3405, and you know a lot of people confuse that 4-digit number for a date. But if you can match those two up, then you automatically know that it's not a date, and you go to the next 4-digit number, which would be right over to the left hand for you, but right hand side, right about there. I don't know if it's going to show you guys, but it is 0510. So generally, those tags will not be vintage either. And lastly, we have that thicker fabric tag that I was talking about. You can probably hear it, like how thick it actually is. We have the red flat made in USA. You flip that over, and you will also see, so on the back of these, it will say 530 is the manufacturer plant on the back of the button. So 530 is the first set of numbers right here. And in the middle right there, right next to it, that would be your date, which is 1095. So they were made in the 10th week/month in 1995. So you have a vintage pair here. And that is how you date your Levi's. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You guys have a good day.